Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at how to do a Google drawing. Now, to do a Google drawing for your nonlinear lesson planning, simply go down to even more from Google from the Ice Cube tray. You'll slide on down to drawings. Go ahead and open up a blank drawing. Now, I traditionally put a background on my drawing, but a lot of times we can put the background in at the last second. What I want to do here is just to set up your drawings. I almost inevitably go with just some sort of basic shape. You can tailor it to whatever you need, but a nice rounded edge rectangle works out nicely. If you double click in the middle of it, we're going to put pre-skills because there's almost inevitably a set of pre-skills that the students need to have or have mastered, or some pre-knowledge of some sort that they may or may not need to go back over. So I always put pre-skills. Let's do stuff on spiders. So arachnids. If you are a science teacher, I apologize. This is outside my area. But arachnid types. Okay, so there you go. Arachnid types. Maybe what you do there, and what you can do is come in here and find some sort of YouTube video. YouTube. And we go to arachnid types. Now, this is something, of course, as a science teacher, if this is your area, you could do this. Arachnid types. There you go. And for our purposes, hey, arachnids, different kinds. There we go. We're going to go here. And all we have to do to curate video is to take and copy that link. From here, we can go over to our spot on our lesson plan, select the dot itself, and go up to the link. And we want to add a link to this. So if I want to right click, I can put link, put that arachnid video right in here, Control V, there you go. So now when somebody clicks on this area, there's automatically a link that goes to some sort of informational video. Now, preferably something you make, because it's going to be much more tailored to what the students need. But in general, you could do that. Now, we can simply take and make new and different shapes and put them all together. So let's see here. Let's go with arachnid. We're going to want to go with definition. Okay. And then we would, again, find something about what's the definition of arachnid, or maybe we put some sort of Google Doc in here. So if we go to Google Docs, I'm just going to grab one and we'll just put it in. I'm not sure how some of my Google Docs would apply to arachnids, but here, all you have to do is grab a Google Doc, make that copy. Here you go. We'll do this one. That sounds like a good idea. And we share it. Make sure when you do sharing from other Google Docs, things that you've made, that you set the sharing settings to public or whatever's appropriate for your school, whatever your school suggests that you do. And so you would make sure that once it comes up, that you set your sharing settings to whatever it is that allows students to access that. So public, Control C, again, back over here to our drawing, and we're going to go right clicking, or if you're on a Chromebook, 2-finger clicking, and there we go, and apply. And what you're going to do is you're going to go around with more of these shapes, adding titles. So for example, in the case of arachnids, you would go with environment. Okay, environment. Wow. Okay, environment. There you go. Maybe we go with another one where it talks about predators. Now, the key to the nonlinear is because I don't necessarily have to know what the environment is to be able to discuss the predators. The definition may fall under pre-skills, but maybe we want to be specific on our definition. We want to maybe add another one here that talks about history. So we say historical view of spiders. And see, I don't need to know the historical view of spiders to talk about their environment in which they live. So all of these things could be done at a student's choice. So maybe we clump them up and have the students, as long as they go through them, the ones that they need, And we have some sort of, in the end, highly recommend that we add this mastery element, because if they're going at their own pace, we're creating time for students to work at an asynchronous pace, and they can do mastery demonstrations. They can come back and you now have time to include that cycle of do, review, redo, regrade, okay, that kind of idea, and that cycle as often as possible or as needed. Now let's go ahead and throw a background in on here. Let's insert an image, and I want to upload one. So now it becomes, I think I saved it on my desktop. I just went to Google Images, picked one, but didn't know how long it would take to upload or download. So there it is. We move it here and we draw it out to the full width. And let's go to order and let's send it to the back. And now we have a nice background. We have a set of pre-skills that we train our students that you deal with the pre-skills if you need them, at least look them over. And underneath each of these, we can either put a YouTube video, we could put a document that includes other links to other things, okay, so that as students need it, they have those links. And so this nonlinear planning is super easy to do. Let's see if we can do it.